Hey, Maximizers. Welcome to my life. Excuse me. If this is your first time watching me, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name's Crystal, aka Chris the Maximizer, and I am a content coach. And I help product-based business owners create consistent content that converts into consistent sales so they do not have to hire influencers or run paid ads. I have been creating content myself since 2018. I started my content journey teaching women how to coupon, how to budget, how to meal plan, how to strategically save money, not pay full price, and not feel the pressure of buying things that they didn't need for the sake of couponing. At the time when I started my YouTube channel, I had been couponing for 10 years. And I was sick and tired of people asking me how to coupon. And I wanted a place to teach them, but I also wanted a way to make money. And I knew that people got paid from YouTube. I didn't know how. So I was like, whatever, I'm just going to start a YouTube channel. And hopefully within a year, I'll actually make some money. So for 2 years, I taught my clients how to coupon, how to budget. And then in 2020, when the pandemic happened, the clients that were paying me actual money were like, hey, Crystal, can you teach us how to start YouTube channels? Can you teach us how to start businesses? Can you teach me how to start a side hustle? Because it's a pandemic and I don't know if I'm going to keep my job and I want to be able to make money outside of my 9 to 5. And I see that you have built, yourself on social media. You now have a membership. Like, teach us how to do that. And I said, okay. So in 2020, I like to say I accidentally became a business coach. Wasn't my goal, wasn't my intention, wasn't my focus, but out of a need to serve my clients, I accidentally became a business coach. And then my business coach was like, hey, Crystal, come coach my people. And I was like, huh? So then I started coaching my coaches' people. And that was a whole thing. So for 3 years, I did both. From 2020 to 2023, forward facing, I was your couponing girl. I was teaching you all things saving money, CVS, Walgreens, Target back then, all the stores, Dollar General. Didn't go to Family Dollar a lot, but CVS, Walgreens, and Target were like my top 3. But behind the scenes, I was running a YouTube channel on a budget, side hustle. I was doing boot camps, workshops, master classes, hosting one-on-ones. I was helping my clients make money. And I did it for 3 years. Yes, I just started. So there's not a lot of people on. Hi, guys. So it's 7:30 now, so you can go and play. You're released from working. She's cleaning up her room. You're welcome. So I did both. But in 2023, I was struggling. I was struggling with my personal life and I was struggling in business in the sense of I did not want to be a coupon coach anymore. I was falling so deeply in love with business coaching, but I was struggling because my audience was built for couponing. Now, while I was signing business clients, I did not have an audience of women who wanted to start and grow their business. So in 2023, I said, I want to be a business coach. So I started my business YouTube channel. It's Build a Business with Chris, Build a Business with KRYS. If you are not subscribed to my business YouTube channel, please go subscribe. Trying to get 40 subscribers in the month of June. So please go subscribe to Build a Business with KRYS. It's linked in my profile on Instagram and TikTok. If you're watching currently on my couponing channel or my Facebook page, it's linked in the description box for you to go and subscribe to the channel. So I started that YouTube channel. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to go all in as a business coach. So in 2024, I closed down all of my couponing programs. I let go of all of my clients. I let go of thousands of dollars of reoccurring revenue. And it was scary because I did not build up a lot more clientele of business clients. So then in 2024, I was a little bit stuck because I was dealing with personal things in my personal life. I was severely depressed until like September of 2024. But I was like, I'm an anything business coach. I'm helping my clients from A to Z with their businesses, which is cool. But the riches are in the niches. And I was like, I'm not differentiating myself from any other business coach. Like the industry is not saturated. There's room for all of us, but there's not room for me if I don't have my area. Does this make sense? Let me know in the comments if this makes sense. So it's like, There was nothing that I was doing that was setting me apart or making me different from every other business coach around. There was nothing that made me special. So I had to ask myself, what was my secret sauce? What is something that I have done really well? What is something that sets me apart from anyone else that I do really well? The answer to that question was my content. So up until 2024, I had posted over 2,000 YouTube videos, not to mention all of my TikToks, my Instagram videos, my Facebook videos. I posted well over 2,000 pieces of content on social media. I've also gone live over 1,000 times. In my paid membership community, I had that membership for like 4 years. I went live over 300 times alone just in that membership. Hey, Nicole, thank you so much for joining. I went live over 300 times in 4 years in that membership. So altogether, I've gone live over 1,000 times. From all of that content, over 2,000 plus videos and over 1,000 lives, I've been able to make over $400,000 in 6 years. So in 6 years, from my content, I've been able to make $400,000. How? I've done 4 and 5 figure brand deals. I've made over $35,000 directly from YouTube. YouTube paid me that. I've made money from TikTok. I've made money from Facebook. I've made money from Instagram. I've done affiliates. I've made tens of thousands of dollars from affiliates, like basically TikTok Shop before it was TikTok Shop. So anytime I had a referral code or I worked with the brand and they were like, hey, anytime somebody uses your promo code, they save 20% off and you get 10% of their purchase. I've made tens of thousands of dollars doing that. But the biggest way I've made my money is I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars selling my coaching programs. So I use my audience and I sell them my coaching programs. I don't sell courses. I don't sell digital products. I don't sell ebooks. I sell one-on-one group coaching, workshops, boot camps, memberships. That is what I sold. And I've made well over $200,000 selling my programs. But the way that I got all of my clients, the way that I got all of my brand deals, the way that I promoted my affiliate links was all from my content. When I looked at my clients and what I helped them with the most, what has been most impactful in their business, it was content. So I said, I need to be a business coach that specializes as a content coach, where my goal is to help you create consistent content that converts into consistent sales. When I made this switch in my business, when I made this switch in my mind, I signed clients every single month, multiple clients every single month that I was clear, I was focused, that I decided content is my niche, content is my specialty. Content is my secret sauce. That is how I became a content coach. And tonight, I want to talk to you about what not to do on social media. As someone who has been creating content for 7 years, being paid for my content for 6 years, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot of do's and don'ts. I've learned what works well sometimes and what doesn't work well sometimes. So I want to share with you the things that as a business owner, you shouldn't do and what you should do instead to make sure that you're not making this mistake. Because now I see a lot of business owners popping up on social media, which is great. They're building their audiences. They're trying to be on multiple platforms. Love it. But they're not doing it in a best way as a business owner. Because for me, there's a clear distinction between business owner and content creator. I am a business owner that creates content. I'm not a content creator with a business. You see that? Like for me, Jackie Anna is a content creator that has a business because for years, she was just creating content and then she started her business. Now I created content for half a year, but my goal was for it to be a business. So I built my audience for like 9 months and then I sold to them, right? So my focus number 1 is to make sales, not get brand deals. My focus number 1 is to coach my clients and help them get results, not to go viral on social media. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense in the comments. If this makes sense on TikTok or Instagram, just tap the screen, give me some likes, let me know that you're with me. If this makes sense on YouTube or Facebook, just drop yes down in the comments, just so I know that you guys are with me. So being a business owner first and a content creator second, there's some things that I need to do that as a content creator, it doesn't really matter. Like just post your content, push it out. versus as a business owner, you want to be very intentional about the content that you're creating and the way in which you create it. So let's dig into what not to do on social media. And let me take a sip because I've been yapping. Okay. So first things first, what you don't want to do is to, okay, please don't drop that on the carpet. Just like how you just did. Take it back downstairs to the hard floor. Okay. Thank you. This girl and her slime. She's gonna have slime everywhere if I let her. So the first thing you don't want to do on social media is not focus on building your audience. If you are a business owner, you cannot wake up with your business, start your Instagram on Monday, and on Tuesday say, buy my lotion, get my lotion, support a Black business, buy my lotion, buy my lip gloss. Where's my biz bestie? Because she says this is my thing, and it definitely is. Buy my lip gloss, support a woman-owned business, buy my lip gloss. I just made it. Like, sell me out. I'm trying to go viral. Like, you cannot start your business social media account. I don't care what platform you're on. Your first post cannot be buy my products. Even with the TikTok for you algorithm, I don't give a crap. This is a hill I'm willing to die on. Your first post cannot be buy my products. What you should do instead is build your audience by creating connection content. I suggest for at least 8 to 12 weeks, that's 2 to 3 months, you should do nothing but create connection content. This is audience building content. This is content that's going to bring your ideal clients to you. So if you sell lip gloss, you should be making lip gloss content. Every day we should know what lip gloss you are wearing. Rest in peace to Jackie O, because she had a lip gloss brand and now I can't even remember the name of it. J Nova Collection. Rest in peace, Jackie. And every day we knew what lip gloss she was wearing. In her stories, we knew what lip gloss she was wearing. Every YouTube video, we knew what lip gloss she was wearing. Every Instagram reel, we knew what lip gloss she was wearing. And you could go buy it because it was hers. So you want to create content for the audience that you are looking to attract. You should be talking about skincare. You should be talking about makeup, lip exfoliation, different colors on the lips, different types of lip gloss. You should be creating that type of content without ever saying, go buy my lip gloss. That's not your purpose. You need to have an audience to sell to. If you're going on any platform and just trying to sell, who the heck are you selling to because you don't have an audience? The algorithm doesn't even know where to put you or who to put you in front of because you haven't fed it enough for it to know, like, oh, these are the type of people that this content needs to get showed to. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Tap the screen on TikTok or Instagram if this makes sense. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, I see y'all. Thanks for joining. Let me know in the comments if this makes sense. Okay? And where are my manners? I forgot to ask y'all about y'all. So typically before I start yapping in my lives, I usually ask everyone 2 questions. Number 1, where are you watching from? What city, what state, what country are you watching from? Let me know down in the comments where you're watching from. And then number 2, I want to know, what's your business? What's your business? What do you sell? Who do you help? What problem do you solve? Let me know in the comments what your business is and where you're watching from. I'm in Central Florida in the Orlando area, and my business is, I'm a content coach. I'm a business coach. I help women create consistent content that converts into consistent sales in their business, and I sell one-on-one coaching. That's my jam right now. So let me know in the comments where you're watching from and what your business is, because I like to yap. I like to know who's here. I like to answer y'all's questions. So if you have any questions along the way about what I'm talking about, please feel free to drop them, or any questions about using social media for your business. I'd love to answer them. Okay. But you have got to create connection content that attracts your ideal client. I had a client who sold tea, and she had tea and another business on one Instagram. I told her to separate them because the audiences were like night and day. So when she started her new Instagram, she was following like 150 people. I was like, who are these people you're following? She's like, well, I'm following people from my other page so that they know I have a new page. I was like, absolutely not. If they've bought tea from you, you can follow them. Everyone else, unfollow. She's like, well, how will people find me? I said, You're going to create content for the audience you want to attract. You sell tea, you should be sipping on tea every single day. You're making tea, show us what you're making. Tell us what you're making. Tell us why you're making it. Tell us what the benefits are of that tea. You want to create connection content that attracts the client that needs their problem solved by you. Hey, Nicole from Detroit, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you being here. So your first things first on social media, you want to make sure that you focus on building an audience so you actually have someone to sell to. The second thing you don't want to do on social media as a business owner is praying for a viral video and having virality be your strategy. So you don't want to focus on going viral as a business owner. You don't want your content strategy to be, I'm wishing, hoping, and praying for TikTok to make me viral, or for this reel to blow up, or for me to post in a Facebook group with 100,000 people and 50,000 of them buy my products. That cannot be your strategy as a business owner. Virality is not the secret to this. What you want to do is have a content strategy that is layered upon consistency. Consistency is going to win every single time. Consistency built Krista Maximizer. I've been posting on YouTube for 7 years. I have one video that's over 200,000 views. The rest of my videos, I have one that's like 30K. I have a few less than 5 that are in the 20K range. The rest of them are 10,000 views or less on my couponing channel, the channel that has 43,000 subscribers. My most viewed video has 200,000 views, but I've made over $35,000 from that platform directly from YouTube. I've sold hundreds of clients from that YouTube channel. I've made tens of thousands of dollars selling my programs from that YouTube channel. And I've never gone viral on that channel. One video with 200,000 views. Yes, in comparison to the rest of my channel, that's a viral video, but it did not happen overnight. That video got 200,000 views over 2.5 years. It wasn't like I posted it and then 3 weeks later I had 300,000 views. It didn't work like that, okay? Consistency built Krista Maximizer. Consistency built Krista Maximizer. I'm able to sign clients because I consistently post and I consistently go live. More so, forget posting, I consistently go live. Live is my content strategy. Showing up 3 to 5 times a week is a much better strategy than praying that the 1 or 2 videos you post a month go viral. So my suggestion for you is to have a content strategy that allows you to show up 3 to 5 times per week. So 3 pieces of content, 1 live, a couple Instagram stories throughout the week. That is what is going to help you build your business, build your audience, and make more sales, not praying for a viral video. I help my clients create a 30-day content strategy, meaning we're creating our content 30 days in advance. We have clear calls to action of what we want our audience to do, and we know how we are funneling leads into our business from our email list. You need a content strategy. It can't just be, I posted, let's wait and see what happens. Are you engaging? Are you DMing? Are you sending emails? Are you responding to all of your comments? Are you responding to your DMs? You need a content strategy. Going viral cannot be your strategy to making sales and growing your audience in your business. If this makes sense, please tap the screen on TikTok and Instagram. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, let me know by dropping a yes in the comments if this makes sense, okay? The next thing you don't want to do as a new business owner or as a business owner that's trying to build their audience and make sales, trying to post on every platform 3 to 5 times per day. I just gave y'all the secret. The secret is to be consistent, okay? But if you're trying to post on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, Threads, LinkedIn, if you're trying to post on every platform and you're trying to post 2 to 3 times per day, you're going to burn yourself out. You ain't going to build an audience, and you're not going to make any sales in your business. Less is more. So what you should do is focus on one main platform and one secondary platform. So one main platform where you focus all of your content on, and then you have a secondary platform that you repurpose on. My first 2 years, I only posted on YouTube. I only focused on YouTube. I had an Instagram and a Facebook business account, and I would literally post a YouTube video, how to coupon at Walgreens. And then I would go to Instagram and Facebook and I would say, I just posted a brand new video on my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris, on how to coupon at Walgreens. Go to my YouTube channel to watch it. That is me repurposing, okay? That's it, that's all. I dropped the YouTube link onto my Facebook page. I just posted a new video, go watch it. That's it. I was not trying to figure out how to post Instagram posts and Instagram videos and what to post on Facebook. No, I create all of my content for YouTube. And then I added on TikTok because TikTok was paying creators. So then I started creating content for TikTok because they paid me, and I'd already been posting on YouTube for like 2 years at that point. Now, today, the 2025 version of Crystal, she does the same thing. YouTube is my main platform. TikTok and Instagram are secondary platforms. Whatever I post on Instagram goes on Facebook. Okay. So I have all 4 platforms, right? But what I do is when I sit down to plan my content, I plan for my YouTube channel. I plan 1 long form video per week, and I plan out whatever shorts I want to have. Currently, I'm doing day in the lives, which I absolutely positively love. So 1 long form video, and then my goal is to post 3 day in the lives per week. Right now, I'm doing 1 every single day. I'm posting a video every single day because I'm getting a Facebook bonus, and you got to post 20 times on Facebook. So I said, I'm going to just post everywhere. So I'm saying all that to say, I sit down and I decided I wanted to do 1 long form video per week, and I wanted to do day in the lives on my shorts because my shorts were performing a little bit better than my long form videos. And I said, hey, let me post more shorts on my YouTube channel. But it's already a vertical video. So I said, I'm going to take that short. I'm going to post it on Instagram. I'm going to post it on Facebook, and I'm going to post it on TikTok. Doesn't take me anything extra. Now, it takes me probably to get 1 video on all the platforms. It probably takes me about 15 minutes because I have to wait for it to upload, put the caption in, and schedule it. But I batch schedule a bunch of them. I try to schedule at least 3 at a time. So in about 30 minutes, I'll schedule 3 videos on all of my platforms. But my goal is to only do this for YouTube. So if I can't post to Instagram, I can't post to TikTok, I can't post to Facebook, I don't care. YouTube is my number 1. Besides, while I'm getting this Facebook bonus. Again, when the platform pays me, I'm going to do what they say because I'm monetized on 3 of the 4 of these platforms. Okay. So I don't focus on trying to come up, what should I post on TikTok? What should I post on Instagram? Whatever's posted on YouTube, if it's in vertical form, it's going on the other platforms. The other thing I have to plan for is my lives. So my lives are the bulk of my content. I go live about 4 times per week. Right now, I'm doing a 15K in 15 days challenge, and I'm going live every day. My goal is to make 15K by June 15th, and I'm currently at $5,205.63. I only have $9,794.37 to go. So I will be live every day. But what I did was I sat down and I created my content plan and my content schedule. These are all the lives that I'm going to do. All of my lives through June 15th are decided. They're outlined. All I have to do is schedule them. But all the things that I need are done. So you need to focus on your main platform. Now, if the content that you are creating can be repurposed to your secondary platform, great. But until you're making more than $3,000 per month, you should not be worrying about trying to on every platform. If your content is formatted and it can go on other platforms, of course you can diversify, but that also takes more time from you. I'm full-time, so I can spend the extra hour or 2 a week to post on every platform. Not everybody has all of that time. So if this is a side hustle for you or your time is limited, focus on your 1 main platform. Focus on your 1 main platform and then repurpose to your secondary platform if you would like, okay? But if you try to post on all the platforms, you're going to burn yourself out. My next thing that you don't want to be doing is not being consistent at all. I say this to business owners all the time. You cannot expect for your audience to grow or for you to make sales if you treat your business like something on the back burner, if you half around with your business, you're going to get terrible results. My business coach would used to say your results make sense. If you post once a month, you can't expect your audience to grow. You can't expect people to know you, like you, and trust you, thus making them want to buy from you to solve their problem. Times is hard. Inflation is high. People are working real hard to earn their money. Why would they want to spend their money with you when they don't see you? You're not showing up. You're not offering them any value. You're just saying, buy my lotion, buy my lotion. Nobody wants to do that. Okay. So you have to be consistent. What I teach my clients is you decide the level of consistency that you want to have for your business. So I highly suggest when it comes to social media that you are posting 3 to 5 times per week on your feed. So your long form videos or even your short form 1 to 2 minute videos, you want to post those 3 to 5 times per week. If you are not consistent at all right now, go with 3 times per week. So for example, if Instagram is your platform, right now you post 2 or 3 times per month, you're like, okay, my consistency is 3 videos per week, 3 reels per week, or 2 reels and 1 carousel. I don't care, but 3 pieces of content per week. No stagnant posts. It needs to be a carousel or a reel. That's what Instagram is posting. And then you could also do a live. You could do 1 carousel, 1 reel, and 1 live, and let your live replay live there. Point blank, when it comes to pre-recorded content, if you posted 3 pieces of content per week, you only need 12 for the month. 12 pieces of content is nothing in regards to being consistent. So then what you're going to do is you're going to record all that content at once. I teach my clients how to do 30 days at a time. And then you're going to schedule 3 videos every week. That means you're always going to be consistent. You're going to schedule 15 minutes a day, every other day, to go and respond to your comments and engage with your audience. And if Instagram is your platform, on the opposite days that you don't have a video, you should be posting in your stories at least 1 story slide, 60 seconds, every other day. And then on the days that you post stories, share your video from the day before in your stories. That way, you technically have shown on your platform almost every single day, but you only pre-recorded content for 3 days and you did 60 seconds of Instagram stories. So you spent 5 minutes a week in your Instagram stories, and you spent about 45 minutes a week engaging with your audience. That's how you're going to grow. That's how people are going to find you. That is how you're going to build the like and trust factor with your audience. And that's how you're going to make sales. Okay. You got to be consistent. If you are a business owner, you should not be focusing on trends and random things. If the trend is not on par for your business, don't do it. When audios are trending, most of the time people are listening to it for the song. They're not necessarily listening to it for the content and potentially the sales, right? So I don't want to go viral in front of an audience of people who do not want to start or grow their business. I could care less about that. So unless that trending audio is like entrepreneurs are up, we're making money this month, now it's time to start the business, I'm not doing that. I honestly don't do any trends. If you look at any of my YouTube videos, my TikToks, I've never done any of the trends at all. I did a couple dancing TikToks with my family, but it had nothing to do with business. But as a business owner, your content needs a purpose. Business owner first, content creator second. Your content needs a purpose. It can't be random, and it can't be, oh, everybody's putting this song in their video, which is fine. You're going to get views potentially from this song, but are they the views that you want? Is it going to show you? Is your video going to be put in front of your ideal clients? Is your video going to be shown to people who want to buy what you are selling? Potentially yes, probably not. So do not focus on the trends. Do not focus on the sounds. Do not focus on what everyone else is doing. Focus on, what does my audience need? What does my audience need? How can I create content that's going to engage the audience that wants to buy what I'm selling? Does this make sense? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments if this makes sense. Type yes. If you're watching on TikTok or Instagram and this makes sense, go ahead and tap the screen, please. Okay. Whew, the next one is like my new mantra. You should not be on social media telling your audience to buy anything and not telling them why. People buy because of the why. Instead of saying, buy my lip gloss, you should say, the reason why I created this lip gloss was because my lips were notoriously dusty and crusty, but I wanted to be cute. Like, I'm a girly girl and I love lip gloss. But whenever I would wear other lip gloss, just like from the drugstore or like from even from Sephora and Ulta, sometimes I would always have to put on a thick layer of like Vaseline to keep my lips moisturized, because while the lip gloss was glossy, it wasn't moisturizing my lips. And I struggled for years with my lips not looking attractive. They were moisturized, but I wasn't cute. And as a woman, you want to feel cute, you want to feel good. So I was like, it has to be a better way. And I've tried hundreds of lip gloss and none of them work for me. But I literally was like, there has to be a better way. So I did a whole bunch of research and I discovered that I learned this. Lanolin is a great moisturizer. And I was like, I want to make lanolin lip gloss. So I spent years and years and years perfecting the formula. And this lip gloss is one of the best lip glosses on the market that actually moisturize your lips. So not only are you looking good, which is going to make you feel good, it's good for your lips. Like, my lips are not dusty and crusty like they were anymore. Like, they feel moisturized. The lip gloss is not just sitting on top of my lips. It actually like soaks in. And like, overall, my lip health is so much better from creating this product. And I created this selfishly for me. Like, I literally created it for me with no intentions of selling it. But then some of my friends saw it and some of my family saw it. And then it kind of just turned into a business. But literally, I created this for me. So let me know if you've ever struggled with like chronic lip dryness and what have you used in the past to help you with it. Have you found a solution, or if it's still working for you? But I definitely created this lip gloss for those of us who have chronically dry lips but still want to look cute. Yes, that took me 2 minutes to say, but that is so much better than I created a lip gloss, buy a lip gloss, buy my lip gloss, black owned business, or having your lip gloss with music just like on sale now for $29.99. Buy my lip gloss. Like, does this make sense? Let me know in the comments if this makes sense. Yes. Tell your audience why. Why did you create the product? Why is it the best product? Why are you an expert in this area? Why does this solve my problem? What is my life going to look like on the other side? Why do I need yours and not the other options that are out there? Why are you better than the competitors? Do not tell your audience to buy from you without telling them why. Why do they need it? Why is it helpful? Why is it going to change their life? The why is important. When you watch the TikTok shop ads, the girlies are always telling you, I love this. Why? It fits the material. It has pockets. It doesn't bunch up. It doesn't show my fat rolls. They always tell you the why. They show you what they have and they tell you why you should buy it, why you need it, why it's their favorite t-shirt, why it's their favorite bra, why it's their favorite hair cream, why it's their favorite moisturizer. Why? If you always tell the why, you never have to say buy. You want to know why? People will be in your comments. People will be in your DMs. Thank you so much for that gift. Thank you, Shay. I appreciate you joining. How are you doing tonight? They will be in your emails. They will be blowing you up like, girl, how do I buy it? Girl, drop the link. Oh my God, I need it. How much is it? Where can I buy it? Do you have a bundle? Do you ship to New Zealand? Like, the girlies will be in your comments when you tell them the why. Listen, Shay, I'm feeling so good right now. I am on day 7 of my 15K in 15 days challenge. I was super tired earlier, about to take a nap, and I was like, I'm about to go live. I'm proud of myself because I've been live for 7 days in a row. And life is good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better. And I'm just happy to be here on live tonight talking about what not to do on social media. I'm super passionate about this. So it just brings me a lot of joy. And I have coaching spots available right now. So I'm open to clients that I'm going to be serving. I signed one new client that's going to be starting with me later this month. And I know that there's more of you out here that are ready to work with me. And because I'm doing my 15K in 15 days challenge, now is the time for you to work with me. Now is the time. I have 2 coaching offers right now. I have a one-time 90-minute strategy session. So if you're listening to this live right now and you're like, I need help with my content, I'm not consistent, I'm all over the place, you need the 90-minute strategy session. I'm going to help you come up with your next 30 days worth of content. I'm going to help you come up with your next 30 days worth of emails you should be sending to your email list. And if you don't have an email list, I'm going to give you what you need to start your email list. I'm also going to leave you with your calls to action, which is my last tip for you. Not having calls to action in your videos is not what you want to be doing on social media. So basically, the call to action is what you want your audience to do after they watch your piece of content. When you do the 90-minute strategy session with me, I'm going to give you all of that. You're going to leave with your 30 days of content ideas so you can leave our session and go record your content. You're going to leave with the emails that you're going to send to your list or how to start your list. You're going to leave with your calls to action. And if you're going live, your lives are also going to be included. So everything you need to create 30 days worth of content. You get a replay of the session. You get a Google Doc with all the details. And you get 2 weeks of Voxer coaching, meaning for 2 weeks after, you get supported by me. Where's the They're in the drawer where the dish towels are. You know where that drawer is? Okay. You get supported by me, meaning you can voice message me and text message me every single day as you implement the content strategy that we put together. So you get all of that in 90 minutes on Zoom with just me and you for only $349. It's $349, and payment plans are available. So you can break it up into 2 payments, 6 payments. Payment plans are available. Go get your strategy session. I have 6 strategy sessions available, right? 6 strategy sessions available. But if you're like, Crystal, I need long-term help. I need professional help. I am ready to go to the next level in my business. I'm ready to make a minimum of $2,000 every single month. My content is a mess. I'm not consistent. I'm not making sales. I need all the help. You need my content consistency and cash coaching. This is a 9-month one-on-one coaching offer where I am going to support you by, number 1, creating that 30 days of consistent content. That's what we do for the first 3 months. The first 3 months is all about content. I'm going to focus on your content pillars, your content strategy, getting you actually creating and planning your content for 30 days at a time, and you posting. That's what the first 3 months are. The second 3 months is all about your consistency of showing up in your business, engaging with your audience, being consistent on social media, consistently coming up with content ideas, consistently staying a month ahead in your business, and pretty much everything on the back end you need to prepare for your launch or your relaunch. Because in the last 30 days, we are going to be focusing on your cash. I'm going to be teaching you how to sell your ass off. I'm going to be teaching you how to sell your product as a solution to a problem without having to say bye. We're going to focus on selling your products by sharing the why. And for the last 3 months, that's when you're going to be launching. That's when you're going to be selling. That's when you're going to be making sure that your income is getting up to that $2,000 per month. So we work together holistically for 9 months one-on-one. You get 3 45-minute coaching calls with me every single month, and you get unlimited Voxer access. So you literally can voice message and text message me every day. On weekdays, I respond within 12 hours. On the weekends, I respond usually within like 24 hours. But you get me in your pocket as your business coach while you create consistent content that converts into consistent sales so that you can make $2,000 or more per month. That offer is $4,500, but payment plans are also available for as low as like $250 a month, I believe. You can get a payment plan and work with me for the next 9 months. So to help me reach my 15K goal, those are the 2 coaching offers that I have available. Now, I do have something super special. If you're like, you know what, Crystal, that's a big investment. I ain't there yet, and I understand. If you make a donation of $25 or more, you can come to a group Q&A session where everyone gets the opportunity to ask a minimum of one question, and I will coach you on Zoom, but in a group setting. And that will be happening on June 22nd, but you just have to donate a minimum of $25. So basically, it's $25 for a Q&A session. And if you're in your heart, you want to give a little more, I appreciate it. Because I'm trying to reach this 15K in 15 days because I got to move. Kinsley got into a private school and I got to pay tuition, and I cracked my laptop screen. So everything that comes along with moving, everything that comes along with going to a new school, a private school, we got to buy uniforms, got to pay tuition, got to pay some little extra fees. And I just want to be able to do everything that I need to do in the month of July and not have to worry about launching, not have to worry about selling, not have to worry about signing clients, because I'm a front load and sign all my clients now, and we'll start working together in July. So if you're like, Crystal, I need help, I'm ready to work with you, I need support, book a free sales call so that you can determine, do you need a one-time session or is we working together for 9 months or more? So all you need to do is go to KristenMaximizer.com, which is my website, linked in my profile on TikTok and Instagram, in the description box on YouTube and Facebook, and join my email list. When you join my email list, you get the link to book a sales call and you get the link to subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you're on my email list, you'll get notified when I go live. You'll get notified when I have new coaching offers, and you will get notified when I post new YouTube videos. Okay. And I posted a new YouTube video today. So 15K in 15 days challenge. I'll post another update video tomorrow because I didn't really have much to update today. I did not add any more money to the board today, but I will be adding more money tomorrow because in addition to selling my coaching offers, I am earning affiliate income, which has been a huge chunk of what I've earned so far. I am doing gig work. So I do Instacart, I do Shipt. I have Spark, but I don't really use it. And I have Uber Eats, but I don't really be doing that. But I have all of these apps available to help me make money to get me closer to the 15K in 15 days. And then I'm also going to be selling stuff in my house. So I'm still going through a bunch of things. And hopefully this weekend, I'll be able to list a few things on Facebook Marketplace. And my goal is to make between $1,000 to $2,000 selling all this random stuff in my house. If I can make just $1,000, I'd be super happy. So that's where I am. That's what I'm working on. That's why I'm so excited. That's why I'm so amped up. And that's why I want to help y'all not make these mistakes on social media that so many other business owners have made. So what questions do we have? Questions about what to do on social media as a business owner, questions about creating content on social media. If you don't have any questions, can you let me know in the comments, was this helpful for you? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments, was this helpful? Yes or no? Or if you have any questions, let me know what questions you have. One question I get without fail is, what social media platform should I be on? What's the best social media platform to be on? The answer to that question is twofold. The best social media platform to be on is, number one, where your ideal clients are, and number two, the platform you want to be on. So you want to find that intersection. Like for me, I don't want Instagram to be my main platform. Could I make it work? Yes. But I don't want Instagram to be my main platform. And as of right now, I didn't want Facebook. My engagement on Facebook is doing really well. They got me in this breakthrough bonus program, and my content's performing really well. I'm posting about 2 times a day over there only because of the bonus, because you can earn more if you post 2 times a day. And my videos are performing really well. So previous to this, I didn't want Facebook to be my main platform. But if God forbid it had to be, I could make it work because I'd have a Facebook group, it'd be popping, right? But what platform do you want to be on? I want YouTube to be my main platform, and my audience is definitely on YouTube. Since I'm a coach, I do a lot of teaching content like so. So I can teach on any platform, but YouTube is one of the best places for teaching. So I want to be on YouTube. My ideal clients are on YouTube. So that's my main platform. And then TikTok's my secondary platform. Like I prefer to go live on TikTok versus all the other platforms. But that's also why I go live just on all the platforms at once. So when it comes to choosing, where do you want to be and where are your ideal clients, and pick that one, and then pick your secondary platform as well. But there's no, oh my gosh, you have to be on this platform, like you suck if you're not on this one. No. I will say, in my opinion, when it comes to business, Instagram is an easier place to start because you can connect Instagram and Facebook together and you can get 2 audiences for the price of 1. Okay. That would be my suggestion. Are there any other questions that I can answer for y'all? I'm going to wait a second because sometimes there's a delay. I do want to thank you all for joining me for tonight's live because I know that attention spans are short, life is busy, and people have things to do. And you don't have to spend your time with me, but I definitely appreciate you coming into the live, joining in, liking the live, responding to my questions, tapping the screen. I really do appreciate all of you being there. Those of you that are watching on YouTube and Facebook, thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. You are not subscribed to my business channel, y'all, please go subscribe. I post every week over there. I posted a new today, actually 2. I posted a short and long form video there today. So what are you waiting for? Go watch them. I posted how I plan my live topics today, and I posted another day in the life on my business YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris, today as well. So there's tons of content over there. I think I have over like 100 videos over there. So definitely go and subscribe. I'm trying to get 40 new subscribers this month. Okay. So should you have any questions after this live, feel free to slide on into my DMs. They are open. I answer. And if you feel called to work on your content, if you feel called to work with me, go ahead and book your free sales call. So we can chat about together to get you creating consistent content that converts into consistent sales, right? So last call for questions. Are there any other questions that I can answer for you all? Any other questions? I'm like so excited. I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to work for like 2 hours. I don't think I have many dishes, but I'm going to clean my house for about 2 hours. And I'm going to go to bed early tonight. My goal was to be in the bed and like closing my eyes around 11. So I have about 2 hours to work on the house. So I'm going to say goodnight to Instagram. Bye, Instagram. Because I'm vlogging for my day in the lives. And I vlog like 4 to 5 times per week so that I have enough content. So I can do my day in the lives. I absolutely love my day in the lives. If I had to rate the type of content that I create that I love the most, number 1 would be live streams. I love going live. I think I'm going to do a challenge maybe this fall where I only go live and I don't post any pre-recorded content. I've been wanting to do that for a while and I want to see how that performs across my platform. So I might do like go live for 30 days straight. Ooh, maybe I'll do that. I can maybe do that in like September or October. Anywho, going live is my first way. The second type of content that I enjoy creating are my day in the lives. I used to vlog. Okay, so when I did couponing videos, those were vlogs, but I talked to the camera. I did not like voiceover and couponing content because it was too much information, and to live through it and then had to talk through it, that was way too much for me. And I would do my life vlogs, and then when we did Vlogmas for Christmas, ooh, I'm gonna do Vlogmas this year. So excited. Anywho, I was talking through it. So it wasn't like I would always forget to show stuff and I'll be like, oh, let me tell y'all what I did, but I didn't show you what I did. Then I started watching other creators and I was like, why are their vlogs different? I said, because they're showing me the task and then they're telling me a story. And I said, I want to tell my story. I want to show people what it's like for me to have a business that I'm full-time in, but I also got 2 side hustles because life be lifing, life is expensive, and business is like this. So I want to show y'all what it really looks like and what I really do and how that works. Okay, so bye, Instagram. When I started making these day in the lives, I freaking fell in love. When I say I love creating them, it doesn't annoy me. I've been doing really good angles. I've been like fooling around with like my editing. Now I do really basic editing, but as far as like my jump cuts and things, I'm just freaking enjoying it. I'm like, I really enjoy my day in the live. So I would have to do live, then my day in the lives, and then I would say short form yapping videos, and then my long form YouTube. Okay. But my lives also perform as like long form YouTube videos. They're just not super polished. So maybe I'll look at my calendar and I will do that. I think I'm going to do Vlogmas for December because I haven't done Vlogmas since I did it with my sister. Like Vlogmas, Businessmas, but I'm already doing day in the life. So it's going to be perfect. And then maybe for September or October, I'm going to go live for 30 days and see how it do. But I'm super excited. But anywho, I love doing this. I love that this is my job. I love helping people and I love talking. So it's like the best of both worlds for me. So I do want to thank you all again for joining. If you should have any questions after this, please feel free to slide into my DMs. I'm about to go and pack up my house because I do have about 24. I need to make a countdown. Let's do a countdown really quick of how many days I have to pack until I have to move. So we're going to start with today counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wait, I can't count the day. I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I have 22 days. And I don't want to write that in red. 22 days left to move. And that's to pack, right? So I have 22 days to have my whole entire house packed up. And on that 23rd day is when I have the movers coming. And then I have some travel for my second side hustle for about 3.5 weeks. So for 3.5 weeks, I won't even be home. I'm only going to be home for these 22 days plus the day the movers come for 23 days. So I only have 23 days to 22 days essentially because the movers are coming on 23rd day to pack up this whole entire house. And we're going through everything. So when Kinsley came in, she was working on her room. She's been working on her room. I think this is the 3rd day she's been working on her room. So I imagine it's probably going to take her at least like 2 more days to have probably 2 to 3 more days. So I told her I want everything packed up that she's not using. Her clothes are going to be the only thing out. Whatever she's playing with, whatever stuffed animals she's playing with, everything else needs to be packed up, sealed up, so that when I go on my trip and she goes to her camps, we don't worry about nothing. And then when I come back, the movers are coming. So it should just be move this stuff over here and get everything out. So thank you so much for listening to me yap. And I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. I should be live around this time again tomorrow. So you all have a good night and I'll see some of you tomorrow. Bye.